All right. Exactly. Stay close. Perfect. Perfect. Excellent. All right. So part 2. Hi, everybody. Everybody's beautiful. Hi, everybody. This is our second part of our workshop with my wonderful students, new friends, Lois, Masami, Stephen. And Stephen brought out his violin, right? Well, bring it over. I want to hear that thing we spoke about. By the way, today is Saturday, April 21st, right? 2018, believe it or not. I'm still here. David Livianu, doing a workshop, number 3, on ear training and music theory for very passionate music lovers and professional musicians. Stephen is going to bring out the violin. Now we said that we're gonna show how it sounds. So stay right here. No, I'd rather you sit because you're not going to be in the camera, and I wanted you to get it. All right. So yeah, move over a little bit, Masami, but
I just want.
But turn that the other way so the camera can see you. Exactly. Let me see if I can get you in the camera.
This is the minor section.
I know. Perfect. So I'll play one note. Let's do. You play the notes. You play the 2 notes. I'll watch. I'm gonna guess his note. So play the 2 notes. Choose 2 notes. Together. Together. Are you playing? Because I'm using
G sharp and I'm sorry, A sharp and G.
One more time.
Oh wait, no, it's G. Excuse me. C is G. No.
Can you give me a G A? F G. No, I thought you played C sharp and D sharp.
Yeah, right. It's C sharp.
That's what I picked up. That's why I was a little confused. So now you.
So here's the major section.
Playing separately. Long. So you're playing the C sharp. So play only the C sharp. So he's playing C sharp now. Play the C sharp with me. Just play long notes, long. Keep playing the C. I'm gonna play the next note on top. Keep playing it the same way. Don't change. Now you're gonna play the D. Ready, go.
Together?
No. Just play the same one. Slow down. Keep going. Now I'm gonna play the other note, the C sharp that you play. Now you play the C sharp. So, number 1, slow down, slow, good. So, now you heard what the 2 notes sound like. So they became a new sound. We cannot call it a note because a note means 1 note, right? But they were 2 sounds together. This new sound, we call it an interval. The actual, because there's so many intervals, you have to give them labels, subcategories, right? So this interval is called a minus second. It's the closest 2 notes can come in tonal music, in European American music. It's the closest that we can come. Any closer than that, it would be, give me a C sharp. That's the same note, that's the unison. When they're identical, it's called the unison, right? So we're gonna play now the C major scale, slow like this. Long notes, go. We're playing in unison. No. 1, do, re, mi. Let's go. Unison. Now he's gonna play the C major scale, Do major scale, 2 beats each. Do, re, and I'm gonna play on top of you the C sharp major scale to hear. To hear how we're playing the same thing, and it's not a unison, it's the minor second. Ready? Go. 2 beats. 1,
Right.
2, go.
I'm sorry.
You were supposed to play a B natural.
Let's be natural.
Play the B natural again.
Piano's all right.
So I played just 1/2 above each note, which in music is called C major scale, C sharp major scale. So he played this, I played this, and together we played this. Right? Now we're gonna play, this is called the minor second. Now we're gonna play, again, you're gonna play C major. 2 beats, God bless you. So you're gonna play, keep the beat.
I should tune the piano maybe.
Don't worry about the tuning, it's not relevant. For the purpose of us understanding, it's
Okay.
enough. We're gonna have a good Steinway another time. So you're gonna do this. Da, da, 2 beats.
Okay.
Ready? And I'm gonna play now the D major scale while you play the C major scale. Ignore me, you do it nice, soft, mezzo forte, and ready? Go. Hi! That's called the major second. It's harsh, but not as harsh. Remember? Now we're gonna play the minor third. It's the next interval in size. Right? C major again, but gentle, so we can, and ready? 1, 2, 3, play. Okay, so this is called the minor third. The sad interval. The sad interval. Now comes the happy interval, the major third. A little bigger. Ready? Are you with the, are you an octave lower? Are you in the same? Are you in the same? Okay, so let's play the same
That I
register.
kind of go way up here.
So let's do it in this register. Ready? So now we're gonna play the major third, which is the happy interval. Huh?
I get the violin out too if you prefer.
I
Then I
would,
can go higher. I can go higher.
the violin would have been perfect actually. Would you mind?
I'll get violin.
Okay, we're gonna redo this because I was playing an octave and a minor second lower. He was here, and I was playing here, and I was supposed to play here. It sounds much better. Pardon me?
You could still tell.
Of course, because it's a little. See, this is one thing. We were playing like this. He was much lower, an octave lower. It's opened up a little bit. It's not as harsh. And watch, when he tunes, he looks for the clarinet. We're not gonna forget this clarinet and Marshalls. So now let's play the minor third again, the sad interval. It's gonna sound much better. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 2 beats each. Go. Now the major interval. Ready? He's playing the same thing. All I'm doing is I'm moving up a half a step, and I'm playing the same relationship, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, half a step. So I'm playing E major now. I'm playing E major, you're gonna play C major. Ready? Go. major third comes the perfect fourth, which is kind of a very simple interval. It's kind of very sharp, square, you know. It's kind of military, very pompous and all that. That's called the perfect fourth. It's the fourth note. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's called perfect because it's perfect. Ready? Go. Now we're going to play the augmented, just a little bit higher, very sharp interval, very ouchy. And you're following it down there, right? You have the, yes. The exercise that describe exactly the interval. We're going to sing them after this. So play the C major, I'm going to play the augmented. It's called the Diabolus in Musica. In Latin, the devil in music. The Catholic Church considered this the most, did not like it very much. It was blasphemy to ever even talk about it, forget about singing it in chorus in the Middle Ages and all that. Ready? Go.
It's interesting that the higher the pitch, the worse.
Oh, yeah.
The worse.
Right. Because it's all getting tighter together.
Yeah.
As I go up the fingerboard, I gotta really get my fingers tight together.
That's right. Now the perfect fifth. Ready? Let's go. One more time. Yeah, a little faster.
Okay.
And now we can do the minus sixth. Ready? Let's go. And then the major sixth. Then we're gonna learn, besides these exercises, we're gonna learn famous pieces of music, whether it's pop music, American classical Broadway, or classical music in general, that will remind you of an interval. So if I do this, the shark song, right?
Yeah.
That's how the kids learn the minor second, the ouch interval. So, oh yeah, I know this song, because they don't understand this maybe. But if I do this with the rhythm, they say, oh yeah, the minor second is the shark interval. Or we can do the Furelese interval, because it's the same notes. Same notes. Just a little higher. Oh yeah, the Furelese interval. It's called the minor second. Alright? Right?
It's interesting that when you play them in series,
Yeah.
you don't hear that a disconnect when you try to play them both together.
That's called a harmonic, because when they're separated, there's enough time for the smoke to go away after they clash. So imagine the two notes, if I put them together, you see the smoke coming out because they're just banging against each other, the vibration. But when you play them one after the other, they still clash. You hear that it's kind of unpleasant, ouchy, but it's kind of not so bad.
It flows different.
Yeah.
And especially when you add in all the
Those are the things that give texture and make the smell of the onion palatable, because you're putting some of the spices in. Because if you take the onion alone, you start crying, right? But when you saute it with a little this, with a little that, you say, oh yeah, that's not so bad, that ouchy interval. But that's where the composer comes in, that's the genius of the writing and how you combine things. But for the intensive purposes of music theory, this is a minor second, it's an ouch interval. How you use it, you know, it's like using poison. If you put a little bit of it in a very minute, a lot of our food contains poison.
Yeah.
But it's in such minute concentrations that it doesn't really kill us today. Or medicine for that matter. So pull in your chair, make sure that you're in the range.
Oh.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that you're in the range. Perfect, thank you. Isn't he marvelous?
Thank you.
Thank you. So, We almost did all the intervals, so we understood that. What I'd like to do now is for you to sing real quick with me at page 22. We're gonna, now I don't have to explain, we're just gonna go through it. You sing with me, and your mind already has the categories, the classifications, and all that. And all this, as we do it every week, and on your own, you say, oh yeah, the minor second, the ouch interval, oh, the major third, the happy interval. But this is acquired knowledge through practice, experience, and a little theory. All right? So here we go. So page 22, I'm going to do it a little faster, so we don't have to spend too much time. We do it. Are you ready, Lois? Good. So I'm going to read, and then we sing. The minor second interval on steps 3 and 7. Does everybody understand what it means on steps 3 and 7, Lois, Basami, and Steve? Do you understand what that means, yes or no?
Yes.
Tell me what it means if you understand. The minor second on step 3, what does that mean to you?
That's smallest,
On the scale.
What's it? Yes.
smallest interval.
No. Lois, what does it mean to you when I say the minor second is on
We're
step 3?
starting on the third note in the scale. That's what
Bravo, Lois.
Right.
So, watch this.
And then we're only jumping up.
That's right, 2 steps. So, C major scale, right? This is 1, the tonic, right? So if I say I'm gonna have a minor second on steps 3 and 7, where's step 3? 1, 2, 3. So on this step, I'm gonna do the ouch interval. And there are the notes. Either 3, 4, 4, 3, or mi, fa, fa, mi, or E, F, F, E. So the numbers represent in relationship to 1, which is the tonic. Did you get that?
No,
Okay, look at the notes. Mi, fa, fa, mi. It says 3, 4, 4, 3.
right.
All right. Sing with me. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do once. Ready? Just look here and sing with me. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. Now, use the 7 numbers instead of do, re, mi. Just look at me and use the numbers. 1, 2, 7, 1. So, what is the third step here? 1, 2, 3. Look on your paper. What other names does it have? 3. What other names does it have? Look on the paper. Yeah, it's called mi or E. So when I say on step 3, it means that it's on the third step in the C major scale.
Right,
Did you understand that?
right, CD,
Mi is the third step.
right,
That's why I said the minor second interval is on steps 3
right.
and then 7, which
Oh,
is,
here, okay.
and step 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So,
Which is the next row.
the next one, exactly. So, step 3, you see, this is on step 3, 3, 4, 4, 3. Then on step 7, si, do, si. 7 is the 7th note from do.
Right.
Did you understand that? Okay, so we understood that. So let's start singing, and we just move to it like this. Minor second, we start at 15. Minor second interval on steps 3 and 7. Mi, mi, fa, fa, mi, fa, fa, mi. We listen to it. On step 7. Si, do, si. Next, major second interval on steps 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. On step 1. Do, re, re, do. No, you listen now.
Yeah.
So, you're here now. Do, re, do. When you hear them together, you just listen. You cannot sing that. Alright? So let's do it again at 21. Do, re, do. On step 2. Re, mi, re. On step 4. Fa, sol, fa, sol. On step 5. Sol, la, sol, la, sol. On step 6. La, si, la. The minor third interval or the sad interval on steps 2, 3, 6, and 7. On step 2, right? It's a re. Why is it step 2? Because do is step 1. Did you understand that?
Right.
So let's sing now on step 2. Re, fa, fa, re. Turn the page. Good. On step 3. Mi, sol, mi. Listen. On step 6. La, do, re, si, re, re, si. And you finish. Major third interval on steps 1, 4, and 6. That's the happy interval, right? Right? Together. On step 1, do, mi, mi, do, mi, mi, do. On step 4, fa, la, la, fa. On step 5, sol, si, si, sol. The perfect fourth interval, why is it called fourth? Because it's between the step, one step, and 4 steps up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you get that? So let's say, on steps 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. On step 1, do, fa, fa, do, fa, fa, do. On step 2, re, sol, sol, re, sol, sol, re. Page 26. Perfect fourth on step 3, mi, la, la, mi. On step 5, sol, do, do, sol, sol, do, do, sol. On step 6, la, re, re, la, la, re, re, la. On step 7, si, mi, re, si, mi, re, si. Now the ouch interval, or diabolos in musica, augmented 4. We put a plus for 4. Means it's a little bigger. You added an extra step, that's why it's plus. And the minus means you took away one little step and made it diminished. So the augmented interval is only on step 4. Ready? Fa, si, si, fa, fa, si, si, fa. You hear the ouch in it, right? Then the diminished interval, which is also an ouch interval, on step 7. Si, fa, fa, si, fa, fa, si. Then the perfect interval, the perfect fifth interval, on steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. On step 1, do, sol, sol, do, sol, sol, do. Listen to it. It almost blends in like a unison. You hear that? Almost. Step 2, re, la, la, re. No, it's not re, fa, fa, re, it's re, la, re. Are you at bar 84? Bar 84.
Right.
So it's re, la, re.
Right.
I heard fa. Maybe I didn't hear
Oh,
what.
I was thinking
Oh, you?
here.
Yes. Ready? Let's do 84 again. Re, la, re, la, re. Then on step 3, mi, si, si, mi. Step 4, for 1, fa, do, fa. On step 5, sol, re, sol. No, it's sol, re, sol. On step 6, la, mi, la, mi, la. The minor sixth interval, it's also a sad interval, just like the minor third. So. Love story. When I was a youngster learning this, the teacher would always say, and would listen, I don't know, perfect fifth, major third, and then she would just do this. Oh, love story, minor sixth. So we would learn about the name of a song that started with a minor sixth, right? For example, Bernstein's West Side Story. Maria, Maria. That's how we learn the augmented, that diabolos in musica, with a little snippet of music when the teacher said, a wonderful teacher in Romania, Amelia Gheorghe, an amazing teacher, and she would just do like this. And first she would tell us there's a famous West Side Story, and the melody goes like this. We would listen to an old recording, you know, and then she would say, and every time she would do this, oh, I'm not sure, and then she would just do this. Oh yeah, the augmented fourth. So this, through practice, it's gonna firm up this knowledge, but with practical experience from music that you know. If you're a younger person, you might know 21 Pilots, the Heathen song. It's a very popular song, but it's a beautiful melody, very tonal music, and it's something like this. Every kid because they made this melody popular. But if you start the melody, you can tell the kids, oh, the Hida song, that's the ouch interval. You know, the shark song or the fury, it's the same beginning. But then you can teach them that the next interval is a major third with a minor third. So that's how the phenomenal pedagogues, where I come from in Romania, were teaching us music theory. Taking a piece of music, the beginning, which always the beginning of a melody, tells you immediately what tune it is, who the composer is. Oh, of course, you know, and so on and so forth. Love story. That's all you need to hear, 4 notes. So that's how we learn, through direct contact and experiential study of actual music with very serious technical explanations and exercises. So the combination of real world music with the theory behind it, we would never forget these intervals. To this day, as an old person, I still know this, and anyone can learn this. So this is the methodology that was used in my early years of learning music with brilliant musicians and pedagogues in Bucharest, Romania. And there are many other teachers just like Mrs. Amelia Gheorghe. So let's do now, we did the perfect fifth, turn the page. Let's go to the minor sixth interval, that's the sad interval, which is on steps 3, 6, and 7. Right, page 29. Page 29. The minor sixth, right? On step 3. B, do, do, B. And you think of the love story. You'll never forget this. The love story, yes. And then on step 6, la fa fa la fa fa la, si so so si so so si. And then the major sixth interval again should give us a snippet. Famous Italian opera, right? Then, pardon me?
Oh, I like to listen to it, I just don't know
Well, now you do.
composers or the names of
Well,
the
that's how
songs.
you learn about composers and music. And then you say, oh, let me go YouTube. Today it's YouTube. In the old days, you would have to go to the library to request a recording, leave your ID. They give you a big machine to play back the music and all that. Now you push 2 buttons and you have anything on the phone. But 30, 40 years ago, it was all, you got to go to the library, let's see if someone's there, let's see if somebody else didn't take the same recording that I have, because there was only one. So things were not as simple as you recall from your own upbringing. As everything is easy, you can find it. The difference is perseverance. We wanted to learn, and we made the effort, even if we couldn't get the recording in the library closed, or the lady said, no, somebody else borrowed it, you got to come tomorrow. Today, the opposite is true. It's less perseverance because everything is handed one push button away, instant everything. But practice cannot be instant. The results for practice have to be built through perseverance. And that's what young people need to learn and understand, that just because you have it on YouTube or here and there doesn't mean you know it. You know it exists somewhere, but for you to learn it, you have to do it with a lot of passion, not just lip service. So, we're at major 6. So we would say major 6 on steps 1, 2, 4, and 5. 1 on step 1. Do, la, la, do, do, la, la, do. It's a happy 6, right? Then on step 2. Re, si, si, re, re. On step 4. Fa, re, re, fa, fa, re, re, fa. On step 5. So, mi, so, mi, so. And now the minor 7th interval. You can create your own melody here. Remember a song or something. A jazzy song. It's very soft, melancholic. You know, everybody gives it an adjective to describe the feeling, the color, the in words, in colors. You know, every person is different. Not everyone is going to absorb this with the example that I gave with the marshals and this and that. I use that because the ladies are here, and you know, I would use this. I use the solar system because kids understand the planets and all that. But everybody's gonna attach different symbols in terms of the feeling the sounds make to you. Some people are visual, some people are you know, kinesthetic and all that, or you know, other ways. So the minor 7 interval at bar 120 at the bottom is on step 2. Re, do, do, re. Re, do, do, re. Re, do, do, re. On step 3, mi, re, re, mi, re, re, mi. Sol, fa, fa, sol, sol, fa, fa, sol. On step 6, la, sol, sol, la, sol, sol, la. Si, la, la, si, la, la, si, la. And the major 7, which is also kind of an ouch interval, on step 1 and 4. Do, si, do, very harsh. Do, si, do. And on step 4, fa, mi, fa, mi, fa. That's a famous song. I think it's Burt Bacharach or something. That's what he's playing with. That's the major 7. I forgot what he comes there with and all that. So we're not going to do the perfect octave because it's the unison. Do, do, re, re, mi, mi. That's the same thing, the unison, right? The perfect octave. We understand that, right? Good. Any comments, questions?
It's interesting that.
I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
It's interesting that when you do just. in
Harmonic
interval,
form, we call that harmonic, when they
Yeah.
come together.
that sometimes they just really clash in your ears, but
Right.
when you put them into a piece of music, there's just a nice flow to it.
Yes, because again, the 4 properties of sound. Remember the objects, 3 dimensionals, and the shape, depth, and all that. With that I did the comparison. So we're studying now one of the 4 major areas, one of the 4 parameters of sound: pitch, frequency. That's all we're doing here. There's no rhythm here. I mean, we are making rhythm because you have duration and all that, but we're not focusing on exact. That's another course, which is rhythm to study, but it's much easier than this. This is the core. Without this, it doesn't matter much else, anything. This is the most difficult and the most important, excuse me, the most important part of the